Hey readers, welcome back to Foundations of Literacy and your Distance Learning Academy. Let's get started with today. Today I had us listen to a story or a portion of the book Fever 1793 by Laurie Hulse Anderson. It's a wonderful book. It's really exciting about what happens when a virus or a sickness infects a society. If you haven't listened to the story yet, go into StudySync right now and listen to it, then come back to this video when you're done. I had us listen to this story today because it fits really well with our objective, which is we're going to make some inferences about the deeper meaning of a text by noticing real-world issues and asking, so what is the author saying about this issue? We can uncover the real-world issues in the stories that we're reading and use what we read in books to think deeper about our own lives. We can think about what aspect of our own world the author might want us to think about and what the author is trying to say. Also, it helps us to consider what is important in the book. Writers of stories are often writing about the real world and the real world social issues that real people grapple with or struggle with each day. Issues such as homelessness, race, class, or even gender stereotypes are just some of the issues. When we find these sorts of issues in our book, we can think about how the author writes about them and what ideas the story is giving us by asking, what might the author be trying to say about these issues? I practiced this strategy as I was listening to Fever 1793, and I want to show you what I was thinking. So, for example, in Fever 1793, we might notice that when talking about the virus in their society, one character states, "These are trying times, and they seem to bring out the best and worst in the people around us." Now, we might say, oh, the author is talking about how people respond in the face of an emergency or hard times, much like what's going on in our world today. But it's important to go beyond just naming the real world issue and to say something about it. In this excerpt, you might say that the author is saying that even in the hardest times, you still have a choice to do what is right and good for other people. And that's something that I actually see on the news every single night. So this was a really good place for me to stop and think, what is the real world issue in this book? And what is the author saying about it? When you're reading today, think about these questions. What real-world issues are you finding in your book? Based on what happens in your story, what might the author be saying? And what ideas are you having based on what happens with the issues in this? Be sure that you read your independent reading book for 25 minutes and try out this strategy. Also, complete the Ticket to Leave so that I can stay up to date with your progress. Thank you, readers, and have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.